I always say this about flying. I like flying. It's the crashing that scares me. Did you see those people in the turbulence in that Delta plane?
Man, that's terrible.
Ooh-wee.
Falling's never an issue. It's the sudden stop.
It's the sudden stop that gets you. You know it's bad when they're like, we have to get people to the hospital.
Yeah, we got to land immediately and get people to the hospital.
The crazy thing is, because first of all, if you look up like spiders, drowning, certain things like that, terrified of flying. People are terrified of flying. It's not. It's the crashing. You're fine with flying. We have no control. It's a control thing.
It is, man.
It is. You're 37,000 feet in the air. You are 37,000. Think about that for a second. Oh, my God. Look how high we are. Holy mother of goodness. There is no pulling over if something goes wrong. We get out to check the tires.
Right.
No. I mean, you think about it, everybody died on the plane that got 100 feet in the air in India, and you're 37,000 feet. And the people were saying they had no idea. It just happened. It wasn't like, because normally you say, hey, you know what? We talked to some pilots ahead of us. They've got some, they've told us it's going to be kind of rough. We're trying to figure our way around it. And, we're going to climb, we're going to dip, whatever. Nope, it was just out of nowhere, they said.
Just all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's the thing about flying is the higher you are, if something goes wrong, the more time you have to address it and work this problem.
Yes. Yeah.
That is the saving grace.
It is.
But it's still terrifying.
It's still because you have no control.
No.
You're sitting there. I mean, think about every time you've driven with your wife or your husband or your friend, and they'll grab onto the oh my goodness handle, or they'll put their foot down in the imaginary brake. You know, everybody does that. I mean, if it wasn't for my wife, I don't even think I know how to drive. I don't know how I get places safely.
I'm telling you, man, the time I go back to is my kids and I were on a flight and we were landing in Salt Lake. And this apparently happens a lot, from what I understand, in Salt Lake and Las Vegas, is
the mountains.
The mountains.
Mm-hmm. Denver's horrible.
Denver. Not necessarily Las Vegas, but Denver. But you've got at Salt Lake, you've got those mountains there to the east of you. And right as we were landing, everything was smooth. And we might have been maybe 20 feet off the runway, and just all of a sudden, we just dropped and just, boom, hit that runway and bounced.
Whew.
And that was terrifying.
It is. And we flew from L.A. to El Paso. I was playing, this is when they were, the USL, which is like the second run of soccer here. It used to be the only thing. Mm-hmm. And we were flying from there to El Paso. And over Arizona somewhere, we hit an air pocket, and we dropped. We probably didn't drop more than 20 feet. You would have thought we dropped 1,000 feet. The look on people's faces, some stuff went flying. And again, it's the out of nowhere. It's when they tell you, hey, there's some stuff coming, you get ready for it. You got the seatbelt on. You're good. You expect some of that. They know it. It's when it's unknown.
Yeah.
That scares the out of you.
Well, how about, I guess it was earlier this week, the Delta flight had to maneuver.
Yes.
Had to just nosedive 500 feet to avoid hitting another aircraft. I imagine what that was like.
That is
just
because you think you're missing something, and with all the stuff, I mean, they're speaking. I know they've got more hearings today in D.C.
On the Potomac.
Yeah, and that you're hearing. So what I heard yesterday, because I watched some of it, is they asked the flight to maneuver to another. What was it called? Another runway, and they said they were going to ignore them. You could tell, you can hear them talking. And instead, they went over and said, fine, they'll do it. And when they did that, that's when they didn't see the helicopter till the last second. And that's when they said, oh, my bleep. And then it was it. So it feels like that's all human error. You're not looking to see if something didn't work, or it just feels like it's human error. And when you're dealing with people's lives, there's a reason they say there's 265 souls on this airplane. It's not. There are some things you can be. If you're government, you can go. Maybe not everybody needs to get free coffee in the Department of Justice. Maybe we could cut back on the, trans puppet operas in Peru. But when it comes to flying and stuff like that, where there's true safety, you can't skimp on that.
Have you ever watched the videos on YouTube of like pilots arguing with the ground control?
Yes.
I love that because it's like, dude, the guy his job is to direct your flight.
Yeah.
And you're arguing with him. If something goes wrong, it ain't him on the ground that's going to pay the price.
I know. So it's control. It's truly what it's about. It's control. I think if you flew in the cockpit with the pilots and you're able to see the stuff that's going on and how they don't seem to care, and that's what a lot of people were saying on this flight, the Delta flight that had to make the emergency land. There was 25 people injured, but they said they looked at the, what are they called? The stewardess? No, you don't call them that, do you? What do you call them?
Flight attendant.
There you go. I don't want to get it wrong and be accused.
Sky waitresses.
Sky waitresses, that's right. Soon to be OnlyFan people. Listen, not funny, people.
No.
But they all said the same thing. They looked at the, sky waitresses, as he put it. I didn't. I think is perfect. The doctors in training, and said that they didn't have any. They weren't panicking. They were very calm. Because you do. You look for some form of give me some form of safety. Give me something that I can soothe my soul. Please. We're 37,000 feet in the air. Looking over, he's like, nothing we can do about this one.
Tell me we're going to be okay.
All I know is we're going to be the first person at the crash site.
Get your phones ready.
Yeah, they didn't even have time for that. They had time for pictures afterwards, but no time for that. So crazy indeed. A lot of stuff to get to today. I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? My wife was laughing. She says, I was listening to you guys yesterday, and you're like, coming up, we're going to talk about, I don't know. She goes, you said something serious, and then like 2 minutes into your thing, you're like, the word moist. That's a weird word.
She says, Epstein. Oh, and the word moist.
Oh, and I was like, yeah, that kind of is. That was a weird, that's fun. That's fun. That's true, though. Moist was a weird word.
Yeah, I don't like that word.
No. Somebody texted me yesterday and said, I didn't think I thought it was an okay word. Then I said it in my head like 5 or 6 times, and I'm like, nope, I don't like that word. It's a word that's a no. I'm like, I get it indeed. So much stuff to get. Oh, my goodness me. Can you believe? Tariff time. I put that right on our sheet today.
Yes, sir.
This is what I said. Tariff and trade, just for Ken.
Yeah, let's talk about that for about an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah. Here's what you need to know about tariffs. Nothing.
They're either going to happen or they're not.
They're going to happen or they're not. Trade deals, all of that stuff means very little at this moment in time. And most of these things aren't even signed yet. And as I was telling Bell, this is what you need to know about these trade deals. We're going to have $400 billion bringing in and $700 billion here. It's like a football contract. Somebody signs a $200 million contract. You need to find out what's the guaranteed money. Because the minute they, you see it in football, guys like, well, the first 2 years are guaranteed. They'll cut you if they want to after that, not have to pay you the rest of that money because it's not guaranteed. That's all you need to know. And until it affects you at the supermarket, when you're buying a toy or any of these kind of things, something for your kids or clothes, you don't care. It's just confusing and headline grabbing. Speaking of football, that's tonight. Did you know that? NFL Hall of Fame game tonight.
Oh, that's right. There's football on tonight.
Major League Baseball is so bummed because they had everything up until today. And now preseason football. And if you would like to see some people that may be working at car washes and accountants' offices near you, tonight's the night.
Vince Pelpaldi.
That's right. From the Philadelphia Eagles. This is one of those
walk-on in the NFL.
Oh, my Lord. That's what the NFL was like back in those days, though.
Yeah.
You could go to an open tryout.
You absolutely could. I think that's what Fran Tarkington did.
Yeah.
That dude was so little, or at least looked
He was
so little
he was wiry.
Yeah.
He's a wiry lad.
But boy, man, when he got hit.
Yeah, I was super excited. I'm like, oh my God, football is on tonight. How cool is that? Even if it's crappy preseason football,
Right.
I like it.
The majority of the people you see tonight in this game will not be.
No.
They will not be playing in the regular season.
At best, you're going to see a couple guys that'll be, signings where they're gonna be running down the field, smashing into each other, and special teams, some practice, squad players, which is good money.
Right, that's not bad.
I mean, it's good money,
especially if you're the practice squad punter.
Oh,
I'd do that.
It's a great job.
I'd do that for $100,000 a year.
What was I was watching these guys today talk about how much people get paid for jobs and what they do, and they're like an In-N-Out. Like, so the average manager for an In-N-Out burger makes about $160,000 plus a year, and then bonuses.
Yeah, but he works 90 hours a week.
And then they got to long snapper, and I think they said they work less than 12 minutes a year, and they on average make about $1 million.
Yeah, their work is just basically practice.
Yeah, that's it. And if you've ever seen kicking practice, it's the best. Those guys sit over there and they practice their golf swings, talk about what they're doing with their finances, things like that. That's the best part. Oh, goodness me, that sounds like fun. Coming up, maybe we'll do some serious stuff. You don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't think so.
Tariffs for an hour and 50 minutes.
50
I'm leaving.
minutes. Hour and 50 minutes of nonstop tariff talk. It's on the way. Hold on here. I want to get it. And if you guys can see us on YouTube, right here on Super 10 99 WT. Speaking of mysteries, will he or won't he get out of jail? And the attorneys for Diddy are kind of making sense.
It accused him of arranging travel across state lines for a girlfriend or a male escort so they could have sex. The evidence showed Combs made no money from the prostitution and did not personally have sex with the escorts. His attorneys claim Combs is the only person ever convicted of violating the statute for conduct anything like this. And they argued paying for voyeurism to watch other people have sex is not prostitution. They asked the judge to overturn his conviction or order a new trial. Combs has separately asked to be released from jail until his sentencing in October.
Unfortunately, that does kind of make sense. So he didn't participate. He didn't do any of those things. And as scummy as he may be, you're the only one ever convicted. I think Trump, could you imagine if Trump gives him clemency or a pardon of some sort? Oh, good God. And Maxwell, I know they're talking, the family members are all coming out going, yeah, you can't get her out of jail. There's no way. You cannot release her out of jail. You can't. Can't do it. She's bad. She's evil. She was as bad as him. That can't happen.
But Chad, she's pretty.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe in her younger years. I don't know if I've seen. I think was it Drudge or somewhere had a front page of her in a bikini, but she was the one. She was without her. There is no him, as far as the amount of girls that they got and a lot of that stuff. So, let's see here. Practice squad. We were talking about that earlier. Minimum is 365 is supposedly the minimum for the practice squad. Is that the thing about the practice squad is when you're on the practice squad in football, they can cut you at any time.
Yeah.
So, and they owe you nothing. And at the same time, if you're signed off the practice squad by another team, I think they have to elevate you immediately to the roster.
Well, after you finish the DEI films.
Oh yeah, totally. Oh, we have to do more of those? Oh, don't tell me that.
We'll get you on the field next season. This season, you're going to be watching HR films.
Yeah, there's about 18 hours worth. Enjoy.
Those things are so awful. They're a parody of everything that you could think of. But it's important. It's not, and it's odd that I have never been in a place where anybody does anything close to what these people think that would happen. Never, ever. And if you want to see a hilarious DEI episode, there's a show called Tires with Shane Gillis and his buddy.
That dude.
Oh, he is brilliant.
He's pushing the envelope, man.
All the time.
He's right,
all
right there
of
on
the
the
time.
edge.
And Tires is so it is incredible. It's on Netflix, and they're 2 seasons, 8 episodes each, and it's about a tire store. And he's working at a tire store with his cousin, and they have to go through a HR thing where they bring somebody and do it, and it's just the worst thing you could ever think of. Like the lady's about ready to lose it because nobody is. It's wrong. Like one guy's doing coke. Everything about it is wrong. It's great. If you have a chance, go check that out. Go check that out. Yeah, there's stuff probably we should talk about. So there was that.
You just don't want to talk about it, man.
It's like, I don't care about tariffs. I don't. You know what I care about is when it affects you, right? What am I going to talk about? I told you guys yesterday my iced tea machine was double the price. That pissed me off. Trump.
Iced tea machine.
Yeah, and then I'm like, well, maybe it's not Trump. Maybe it's
Donald Trump. Don't trust China. China is.
They are. So you got to watch that.
Yeah. Do we get? Let's see. Does China make tea? Do we import tea?
Well,
from
yeah.
China?
Have you never heard that store? What's the? I wouldn't trade you for all the tea in China.
Oh, that's
tea in
right.
China, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, we need to start making our own tea.
So, but it's the tea machine, which is made in China, that costs so much.
Okay. There you go. Yeah.
The thing that bugs me about this entire process is corporations don't pay tariffs. Governments don't pay tariffs. They're passed on to the consumer. Just like with corporate taxes. This is the corporate tax idea for the Republicans.
Yeah. It's the whole thing, first of all, like tariffs and all of this, it's a battle that the devil's in the details. Nothing's ever figured out. It's going to be passed on to you and I at some point in time. I saw Ford came out, here's something serious, said that it's going to cost them a few $1 billion this year, all these new tariffs, and give Japan a massive advantage. Win some, lose some. I mean, other companies will say it's great. Until it affects you, you don't care. I mean, that was the old saying. How does this affect me? It doesn't. Well, then I don't care. There you go. Coming up. Okay, this is fun. You know what's on the rise, guys?
On the what?
On the rise. Going up. Things are getting popular.
Syphilis.
In the elderly, absolutely. It's huge. It's a good time. Look, if you're 83 and you got syphilis, you know what? Good for you.
You keep partying.
You keep being you, boo. No, but we'll talk about what's happening, what's becoming quite popular. I think you guys will enjoy it. We'll do that straight ahead. Chad Benson, Super Talk 997. Hold on, I'm telling somebody here. They asked me, did you talk about that CEO? It wasn't a CEO. It was a high-ranking person that got killed the other day in that shooting in New York from Blackstone. And, of course, conspiracies run amok. Guys, I don't know. Did you ever go to summer camp? Anybody here ever go to summer camp?
I went to church camp.
Yeah, I went to Vacation Bible School.
Oh, yeah, Vacation Bible School's awesome. I mean, if you were going to be groped by somebody, you want to do it at Vacation Bible School? Oh, my God, Chad, stop it with your silliness. Listen, let me tell you something. For adults, summer camp's back. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's back in a major way. And at first I thought it was stupid. Then I looked into it and thought, you know what? I could see it.
With zip lines, archery, and bunking up in log cabins, there are all the hallmarks of your child's favorite summer camp. Except this one is for the grown-ups. Welcome to summer at Club Getaway in Kent, Connecticut, where campers 21 and up come together every weekend to meet new friends and be a kid again.
What are you?
Kickball? I don't know about you, but that's pretty good kickball.
I was better at dodgeball, though.
I was better at kickball.
That's good. Do you like baby bounces or the big bounces?
The you talking about for the pitchers?
Yeah.
I didn't really. The big bounces were difficult for me because I was a little fella. So I would end. Well, yeah, and was or still am. But
back then he was tiny.
I would rear back and get ready to just pummel it, and it would hit my knee.
Oh yeah,
and it'd be like a bunt, and I'm out.
Yeah, you don't want that. I liked little medium. I could go with baby bouncies if I needed them.
Yeah,
but you got to have it right. And I liked dodgeball's fun too.
It was always a blast though when you caught the ball just right when you were up to kick, and that thing went flying.
Yeah. But here's my thing though. Do they even play dodgeball? Do they allow you to do that anymore? That feels like something that somebody would say is cruel and
the kids would get arrested for if they played it in their backyard.
The equity inside of this wasn't very good, and it's sexual harassment because you threw a ball at a girl's head that you liked. Whatever it is. I mean, I feel like that's something where it's like, sorry, you can't run.
Dude, we had, I had classmates that got pummeled in dodgeball. Yeah. I mean, full-on face shots. I mean, there were some kids that I went to junior high with. I mean, they were damn near full-grown men. And, I mean, they could just palm those little red balls, and, threw them hard. I was always on the lookout.
Every school had that kid that was like, I think he's 17.
He might be 17
We're
years
in
old.
6th grade. He's got a mustache, and I think he has a child.
Yeah, man. Yeah, where I went to school in East Texas, dude, we had some big dudes that were in the 7th and 8th grade.
I don't know how long you've been here, but why does our teacher call you honey?
Yeah.
We've been dating for a while,
sir.
So, but it was interesting, like listening to some of these people talk, and young people in particular, they're not meeting. They don't want to grow up. We know that. So why not? You force people to go do something on the weekend, no different than taking a cruise, if you think about it. You're going to a place, right? You go out there to this camp, and it's kind of like a cruise. Everything's planned for you, which is also kind of cool. I mean, you got your downtime as I was reading about this, but a lot of the activities are planned for you, and a vast majority of everybody there is single. They're there just to hang out. And at a time when we don't meet people, you're putting them in situations where you're like, okay, this could be interesting. Because we need that, because we're not meeting people. I mean, we're fine because I can talk to anybody. But still, it's an odd time. And I also think kids don't want to give up that, a lot of a younger generation doesn't want to give up that being a kid. What's the new thing besides this? Is it micro retirements? Have you seen those? Where people are just taking, they'll quit a job for 2 months and then they'll go back and work again and they'll build up some money and they're looking for anything. There's no work-life balance. I'm here to tell you. You're 24 and you're looking, I need work-life balance. There isn't any. There isn't. And unless you're winning the lottery, the work-life balance does not exist.
Shamia Briscoe is one of many who came to camp to leave all her responsibility behind and instead bring out her inner child.
The nostalgia of it, right? I did overnight camps when I was younger, and I remember going out on the water, going rock climbing, and I was like, why not do that with some alcohol?
So what's really cool is that all the activities are planned for you.
All right, I guess we're doing this thing.
Right here. The first activity that we're going to do is our welcome to camp party.
David Schreiber is the camp's owner.
Why do you think people come here?
I think people come here for an experience. They want to meet new people. They want to try different things. And feel part of a community, even just for a short period of time.
Open to children during the week, Club Getaway has been welcoming adults for nearly 50 years. But it wasn't until recently that programs doubled as interest spiked.
It's kind of a neat thing. And you go there and you get a little nostalgia. I would totally do that. I would love to go play. I don't know if I'd play dodgeball. I think my arm would hurt too much. Kickball, though, I'd be all over that. And I know they have, several of you said they've got kickball leagues. I know, because last year when I first moved here, I played pickleball in a league here. And they were like, hey, we also have kickball leagues. And I'm like, no, but first of all, I could kick pretty good. I don't know if you guys are aware of that.
Well, you used to play soccer.
Yeah, so that would be pretty cool. Man, I loved kickball when I was a kid. I was pretty dominant. We couldn't just wait till recess to get out there. Oh,
yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had long recesses, too, whenever I was a little kid. I mean, it seemed like they were long.
Did Mike Johnson give you guys a recess? Is that what he did? He gave you guys a recess for like 6 weeks? They did seem long. Well, you know what?
The lunch recess especially.
Oh,
that was about an hour, man.
Yeah. We had to snack. And then, it was like a 5 or 10 minute little thing to get you some food. And then you had a recess. And that first recess, after slaving over shapes and spelling, goodness me.
Spelling. Yeah, spelling.
Yeah. Just tell the kids, how'd you do on your spelling test? Oh, I suck. Wouldn't it be great if you guys had to have a spelling test every week at your regular work? What are you doing, honey? I'm studying. I got a spelling test tomorrow. I only got a C last week. Oh, man. I still suck at spelling. I still like it. You and I talk about it all the time. You and I, man, you spell something so bad, Google's like, I have no idea.
Yeah. What?
My spelling's gotten worse, too, just because of too much dependence on autocorrect.
Oh. Too much dependence. I'm not telling you what that word is, Belle. You need to figure that out for yourself.
And that actually happens more than I would like.
You need to figure that out. You are not doing well. Somebody said, I bet it's one big orgy. It's not Camp Pineapple.
You don't know.
Camp Pineapple.
You haven't been. You don't know what's going on.
Oh, do they have lawn darts? They don't. Remember, a lot of them are going to there's millennials. I remember when I was young and a kid. You're 23. You're still a kid. You still live at home. What are you taking a break from? Your mom and dad should be out here. So it's just, I think a young generation, you've got to almost force them to get out of their comfort zone to meet. That's how you have to do it. You have to take them because they're not meeting at bars, because nobody goes to bars like that anymore to meet. They go as couples or as friends with no want to, I think, meet. I mean, that lady I played last week where she was saying how somebody better grab her butt, grab her boob, and buy her a drink because she's been out 5 times and nobody won't even say hi to her. And you're like, geez, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Oh, man. Tariffs. Yeah, somebody's like, why are you talking about tariffs? Because it's awful. Why are you arguing with people about tariffs, Bell?
Because I can.
My God. Tariffs. By the way, there's no tariffs on Mexico, if I'm correct. I think they shot that down.
Yeah, he's giving them another 90 days.
What?
Thank goodness.
90 days.
I need my tequila and guacamole, people.
Guacamole.
Who? Yeah, I know. Somebody called Chuck Schumer. Football season tonight. Who's on do we know who's playing tonight? We know the teams. We don't know who the hell the players are, though.
Yeah. Who plays? I don't know the team.
It's the L.A. Chargers taking on the mighty Detroit Lions. Detroit. So that'll be at 7 o'clock our time.
Can we just rename the L.A. team the De Jours?
I still say San Diego when I ever see them. If you put Chargers up there, I'm going to say San Diego. If you put LAC, I can get that. I can absolutely get that. But no, there'll always be the Chargers, San Diego Chargers to me. Always. Always. So that's at 7, which will be, I'd be lying if I say, I'm not going to watch. I'm totally going to watch it because I love football.
Football.
And how many weeks away till the kick?
Like of the regular NFL season?
No, what's it called for college? College kicks off first.
Yeah, they're usually the last week in August.
Yeah. Usually isn't there a game before where they always go to Ireland? They make Notre Dame play some team in Ireland.
Right.
Right? And then the next week is that Labor Day kickoff weekend where they usually have one great game where it's like Georgia versus somebody.
Yeah.
And then football gets going for real. Going for real. Ray said the Washington will always be the Redskins to him.
That's racist. Ray's being racist.
Ray's racist. Racist Ray. Oh, that's language. The language, kids. Language. Good God. Hey, did you guys see the ratings for South Park?
Well,
highest ratings in their history.
Good for them.
They've never had more views, down all of that stuff. And then the new one they're making fun of Charlie Kirk. They're making fun of him because Cartman he's going to schools and then arguing with everybody and just saying that that you're a liberal and that you want abortions. That's all he says. You're a liberal and all you want is abortions.
Man, those two dudes.
Oh, my Lord. That is so awesome.
That show's been going for nearly 30 years now.
It has. It has. This is their 27th season.
27th season.
So, and they're only doing, I think it's 10 to 12 episodes, and then they're doing some specials now because they say it's getting harder and harder but they're, because they do everything. I mean, think about how fast they get it done where this will be something that has happened in the next couple days and it'll be in a cartoon where you could never have that. When you go back and look at the old days when they were doing Bugs Bunny and Looney Tunes and Hanna-Barbera. Oh, yeah, it takes us 9 months to do a 3-minute cartoon. Yeah, now these guys they pump these things out at such a speed and they want to be, relevant with what's happening in today's world. Speaking of that, we got our urban word of the day coming up. You know what? I used this one today. Still have no idea how we even got to this word. It's that crazy. It's that crazy. Plus, next hour, we're going to talk a little Sydney Sweeney. The controversy continues.
Good grief.
Because, and now Dunkin' Donuts has got into it. I don't know if you've seen this. Dunkin' got into it as well. So
everybody wants a piece of the action.
Everybody does. King of the Hill, I think their reboot comes in a couple weeks, actually. So they got to reboot.
I can't wait for that.
Oh, damn it, Bobby. This is going to be great. I can't believe it. I love Boomhauer. He just died, right?
The guy who did Boomhauer?
Yeah. I think the guy that did Boomhauer died.
I know. I think it was the guy that did the conspiracy theorist neighbor he had. I got to look that up.
Wasn't that Boomhauer?
No, Boomhauer's got to talk like this, a dang old propane tank.
Oh, yeah. Was it, oh, yeah, no, one of them died last year. Oh, it was the guy who, I think you're right. Dale Gribble.
Yeah, Dale.
Dale Gribble. And I think the guy who played the Native American guy, didn't he just die too?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, Jonathan Joss.
Yes.
Who voiced John Redcorn, Johnny Hardwick, and Dale Gribble. He was killed in he was shot and killed in San Antonio.
Man, look at all the people that are dead. Pamela, Brittany Murphy? She was on it too.
Yeah, she voiced Peggy for a while.
Burt Reynolds? He was on there?
Really?
Yeah, man, if you're on the show, you better watch out, guys. It's like being a Spinal Tap drummer.
Wow.
I know. Goodness me. Coming up, urban word of the day. Don't go anywhere. Chad Benson Show. Super Talk 997. Somebody just texted talking about King of the Hill, all the people that died. Yeah. Chuck Mangione was on King of the Hill.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Damn it, Bobby, they're all dead.
I better tell my daughter to stop watching that. She freaking loves that show.
Well, the new season, I think, starts this, or the reboot, or whatever it is.
So Mike Judge is just going back to the well on everything.
If it works, guys, if it works. Speaking of working, we want to make sure that you guys know what's going on out there, especially amongst the youth of America. It's time for the urban word of the day. This was a very interesting one because I've heard my son use it and my stepdaughter, she used it, and I'd laugh, and I'm like, what the hell does that even mean? Bussin'.
Bussin'?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So bussin'. What do you guys think it means?
I don't know, because I used to listen to a lot of 80s and 90s hip-hop.
Okay.
And I know it was very popular in the 80s hip-hop, but I don't think I ever knew what it meant.
No. It's when you take a child from one section of town and you bus them to a school.
That's what I thought it was. I'm bussing your ass.
Oh, I know what that is.
No, this means something exceptional, delicious, or impressive.
Ah,
so
bus it.
Like, let's just say you go and you're like, I like Chipotle. I just had the greatest burrito there. I'm bussing. This is bussing. I'm definitely coming back to Chipotle.
How do you spell it?
Bussin. Bussin'. This pizza is bussin'. This
Bussin' with
outfit
the boys.
is bussin'. You got to say it like that, too.
Yeah.
You went to the Ghost concert. It was bussin', I think is
Yes, it was.
I don't think they would say it like that. They'd be like, it's a bussin', it's a ghost. That's so fun.
They're Swedish, not German.
That's all the same.
That was the urban word of the day. Now you know.
The white people. Crackers.
Bussin'.
Bussin'. This show's bussin'.
Now, what did it mean whenever they say bus it, bus it?
I thought, I thought that was like make a move or do something like that. Bust a move kind of thing. So we'll.
You want me to set it, son?
Yeah. Set a pick? Is that what you want? Set it down? I'm not quite sure. I know I understand it's English, but we're missing something here. You know what's else is as I go through the Urban Dictionary, because the kids will tell me something. There are some words they use that we used to use, but they don't mean the same thing in their world.
Ah, okay.
It's tricky, guys. We're just trying to keep you abreast of the situation. Coming up next hour, probably nothing serious.
Well, next hour we start tariff talk.
This tariff.
All tariff.
We're going to start with Mexico, the importance of the stuff that's going on there. You're going to get those clay pots. If you want chiclets, they got them, and they're going to be the same price. Chiclets. If you're missing this show, go to the podcast, Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 997.